let me show two hostage videos, okay? Hostages coming back and talking about what they saw, what they felt, and what they want.
היי חברים, אני רוצה להגיד תודה רבה לכולם על כל החום והאהבה שאתם שולחים לי.
All the love and the warmth that you're sending to me. This is one of the hostages that came out in this latest ceasefire.
עברתי תקופה שהיא לא פשוטה בלשון המעטה.
I went through a not easy time, and this is in kind of to say the least.
קח לי קצת זמן להתרגל, אבל הכי
It's going to take me some time to get used to life again.
חשוב שאני כאן ושאני עם המשפחה שלי.
But the most important thing is that I'm here, I'm with my family.
עם החברים ועם האנשים שאני אוהב.
With friends and with people that I love.
אני רוצה להגיד תודה רבה שוב לכל מי שהתפלל.
I want to thank all those who prayed.
ותמך ולא ויתר.
And supported and didn't give up.
הכי חשוב, אני רוצה להגיד תודה רבה לבורא עולם.
And the most important thing is I want to thank the maker of this world.
אבא שבשמיים.
To our Father who's in heaven.
אוהב אתכם.
I love you. So this is one of the hostages who's just saying like I'm going to thank all the people that's with me. I'm going to thank God. I'm going to thank Shem. He's not the only one who's talking this. This is a little bit of a longer video, just a little bit. But let's watch another one of the hostages as he's sitting in a sukkah and explaining what he went through and what he thought, what he feels.
ואחרי שאיתה עזב, אז ישר הורידו אותי למנהרה.
They took me down to one of these tunnels.
והייתי בתוך תא קטנטן,
I was in a tiny cell.
הוא היה 40 מטר מתחת לאדמה.
40 meters under the ground.
לא יכולתי לעמוד בתוך התא, לא יכולתי לפרוס הידיים בצד לצד.
I couldn't stand and I couldn't open my arms from side to side. It was so tight.
צד. חושך מוחלט.
Total darkness.
חושך מוחלט זה... אתה לא רואה כלום, שום דבר.
You don't see anything.
אין צללים, אין כלום.
There's no shadows or anything.
ודווקא בתוך החושך הזה,
but it's actually specifically in that darkness
מצאתי הכי הרבה אור.
that I found the most amount of light.
אני לא יודע למה ואיך. אני חושב שזה היה תפילות ששלחו לי.
I don't know how, I don't know why, but I think it must have been the prayers that they sent towards me, that you guys sent towards me.
תפילות, אנרגיה, איך תרצו לקרוא לזה, זה לא.
Prayers, energy, whatever you want to call it.
לא משנה. שהרגשתי אותם. הרגשתי אותם הכי חזק שיכול להיות.
I felt that energy, I felt it as strong as can be.
הייתי כל ערב לפני שהייתי הולך לישון, היה לי אלה 5 דקות כאלה.
Every night I had these like 5 minutes, this kind of special 5 minutes.
שהייתי מדבר עם אלוהים.
That I used to talk with God.
כשהייתי מתחיל את השיחה, כשאני מספר את הסיפור, אני אומר, בדרך כלל אנשים שהם מדברים עם אלוהים, אז הם מבקשים.
Usually when people talk to God, they usually request stuff.
משהו מאלוהים. אני רוצה בית יותר גדול, אני רוצה...
I want a bigger house.
רוצה גינה יותר גדולה, אני רוצה...
I want a bigger yard.
אוטו, אני רוצה בריאות.
I want a car, I want health.
מה שהם צריכים מבקשים מאלוהים. אבל אף אחד לא שואל אותו מה איתו.
But nobody asks God, how's he doing? What's going on with you, God?
אז אני התחלתי בלשאול אותו, השם, מה שלומך?
So I would start by saying, Hashem, God, how are you? What's going on with you?
אבא, איך אתה?
Father, how are you?
איך עבר עליך היום?
How was this day for you, Father?
אתה צריך משהו? אם אתה צריך, תגיד לי.
Do you need something? Tell me if you need something.
עשה אותו. ואז הייתי אומר תודה. תודה על כל מה שיש לי, תודה.
And then I used to say, thank you for everything that you've given me.
האוויר בריאות שיש לי, תודה.
For the air that's in my lungs.
על האוכל שיש לי, על הצלחת, גם אם זה...
For the food that I have on the plate.
כאילו, חצי פרוסת לחם ביום.
Even if it's only a slice of bread a day.
תודה על הכל, על הכל, על הכל, על הכל, לא משנה.
Thank you for everything. Doesn't matter.
זה כל מה שיש לי.
It doesn't matter what it is. This is what I have.
כל מה שאין לי. ואז הייתי מבקש רכב יותר גדול.
And then I would ask for a bigger car.
אני יכול להגיד שאם יש משהו שאני אתגעגע אליו בשבי,
So if I could say, if there's something in quotes that I miss from being a hostage,
זה הדרך שבה הייתי מדבר עם השם. עד היום אני
it's the way that I used to be able to speak to God. And to this day, that's what I miss. I miss being able to speak to God that way. And to this day,
מנסה לעשות את זה.
I'm trying to do it.
פעמים אחדות שאני מצליח להרגיש אותו
And there's only few times that I'm able to feel him
ברמה שהרגשתי אותו שם.
to the
כי
level
שם
that I felt him there.
הייתי מדבר איתו והייתי רואה אותו מולי.
There, I would speak to him. I would see him across from me. I would see him in front of me.
מרגיש אותו.
I would feel him.
ממש מרגיש אותו.
Really actually feel God.
פתאום איזה אתה מרגיש את הלב שלך מתרחב וחיוך עולה לך על הפנים.
You feel your heart widen out and you feel a smile coming onto your face.
באמצע חושך, באמצע כלום כאילו.
And in the middle, this is in the middle of Gaza, in a tunnel underneath the ground, being fed half a slice of bread a day. You in this situation, he felt this joy. His smile will come on his face when he would talk to God.
אין כלום מסביבך, מה יכול לגרום לך להיות שמח?
There's nothing of joy. What could possibly give you joy there?
ואתה מרגיש אור ענק.
And you feel light, a huge light.
אור ענק.
A huge light.
וברוך השם, ברוך השם.
And thank God. That was posted to YouTube. I personally was absolutely blown away by this thing, and it shows you where Israel is today, where the Israeli youth is. And this video is totally viral, and people are just blown away by the experience. And I think we should all and he's like, I miss that. I miss being a hostage because I miss having God right in front of me in total darkness. I reached out to God and I said to God, do you need anything? Can ask me? I could do anything for what can I do for you? How was your day, God? I just thought that this is really the real Israel. This is really what's going on. And it's just mind blowing. What do you think, Malka?
I think that before the hostages were released, Ishai, I was very focused on the security of Israel. I still am. And I still think that has to be our number one priority. And yet, now that these hostages are coming out and you see what they have brought back with them to the people of Israel, you realize that it was imperative that they come out.
Mm-hmm.
And you realize that it comes from Hashem and that these people are special. And they are special in that they are not special. They are special in that they are so symbolic of your regular Jewish person, your regular Israeli. Now, of course, every person is special. But do you know what I'm saying? It's like that they are just people who were plucked out of a party and taken into Gaza and survived and came out and came back to tell the truth about what they went through, what they saw, what they felt in simple terms. Amazing people, and that God preserved these people for a reason, and that he brought them back to the nation of Israel for a reason. And it makes me feel very glad that we went through the effort to secure the release of these hostages. And yet, I still feel that there is a conflict and that we have to now rein in the emotion of the warmth and the love that we feel towards these hostages. And I think we need to take that internally into our private internal conversation. And externally, we still have to deal with this other very big issue, which is the issue of our security and making sure that no one ever has to go through these things again. I think that the things that these hostages are saying are just beautiful and true and inspiring. And I hope, and I don't just hope, I really feel that the people of Israel are listening hard
Yeah.
to what they're hearing.
Yep.
From these hostages, and I think it's making a powerful impression.
That's what I was going
on
to
the
say.
hearts of
I
Israel.
was just going to add that these mostly young men and women who are coming out alive, they have had revelation, and they are sharing that revelation, and that revelation is causing revelation. People are just having a revelation of Hashem's presence in their life. I mean, that video was mind blowing to even a person who's like a regular day to day believer.
And there's more.
Yeah,
There's more.
Yeah,
Like
there's
you're
more.
just playing the videos that you have. I've seen a videos. One of the hostages who was kept in the most horrific conditions was promised that if he would convert to Islam, that they would feed him more. Right? So a week in, 2 weeks in, no, for 2 years. 2 years. He managed to hold on to the faith of the Jewish people. By the way, in the comments, if you can now begin to understand what our position is on proselytizing the Jewish people and trying to break our everlasting covenant with the God of Israel, something that you read about, but you don't live like we do. So maybe you can't appreciate it the way that we do. But the sacrifice that a Jewish person is ready to do to hold on to the faith of our father Abraham and our father Isaac and our father Jacob and all of our ancestors who went through so much. This is something that is activated in a Jewish person of today. And this incredible person managed to hold on to his faith and therefore was not fed extra good food, and went through incredible suffering. And Baruch Hashem that Hashem took him out of there, so that he could tell his story and inspire our nation. And there's just so much more like that. And it's so consistent also. It's not, you have not yet, and maybe they're not being public about it, I don't know, but you have not yet heard a hostage who said, I went in there and I lost my faith. That is where I lost my faith in God. And one would understand it, right? But no, they're not coming out of there going, I don't believe anymore. They're coming out going, I miss those beautiful moments with Hashem that I had in the tunnel. Can you imagine?
It's crazy. It's crazy. I don't know. I can't.
And that's
There's no
what the
words.
Jew is.
There's no words. There's no words.